The Aftertaste,
I'll have what she's spilling.
the podcast for foodies and pop culture girly swirlies.
We're here to yap with our mouths full of caviar about what we're eating, obsessing over, and what's living rent-free in our heads long after the plates have cleared.
From local bites and unhinged hot takes to friendships, gossip, and internet culture,
These are the conversations that linger even after the last bite.
come hungry and ready for dessert.
Happy hump day, munch day, taste buddies. Welcome to an all new episode of The Aftertaste. Let's repeat. I'm Priscilla.
I'm Madison.
And we've got a great episode for you guys today. I'm just so excited and grateful. We're on our 16th episode. So I know you guys were wondering, but Maddie and I switched sides like we said we would. So get ready for, every 5 episodes.
I just need to say it feels so good being on my good side, and I really appreciate your sacrifice.
Yeah, she was like, we should do side by side comparisons. And it's like, please don't. I don't want to know how much I like my other side more than my other side.
I guess I just want to see, is it in my head? Is it body dysmorphia? Or, do I truly just look way better on this side?
It must be because I have a friend who, I've talked to about our side switching. And she was like, I was literally just thinking just how beautiful you guys both are. And I was like, gag me.
I literally can't. When I'm editing, I'm like, don't look at our faces.
Well, not only that, but it takes so long to be able to hear your voice again.
Yeah. We're on episode 16. Is it?
Yeah.
I can't listen. I mean, I listen.
No, I listened to the full thing.
No, yeah, me too. But does it still make you cringe?
When I hear myself lisp, like, damn, I thought you grew out of that.
When my California accent comes out.
What is that? Oh, okay. Well, I have the same accent then. Anyways, let's get into the weekend. We had a great weekend because, once again, it was my birthday week. So I was just hanging out, doing my good things. We went to Starfish. I'll get into that later. But all in all, had a really good day, super casual. By the time we get to my birthday or Father's Day, we are so tired in June. We're emotionally, physically, and just mentally tired. But so we went to Starfish, and then on Friday, we went to this FIFA watch party for work. And it was so fun because I had a babysitter that night that I had planned. And my husband called me that morning and he was like, hey, I just want to make sure that we have a sitter, but there's no in between. We don't have to pick him up and transport him anywhere. And I'm like, no, we are good to go all day long, baby. And I just acted young and naive, and I knew I was gonna have a hangover, and I ordered an obnoxious amount of shots, but I accepted that for myself. I was like, this is your fate for the weekend, have at it. And I did.
Taking shots after 30 is so impressive. I
think I had 8 that day.
Guys, if I take 2, I think I'd be blackout.
Well, no, you have martinis.
Yeah, it's been a while. I think now my tolerance, because that's the problem, is when you don't drink for a long time and then you drink like you used to drink, all of a sudden you're like, why am I hammered?
Wait, yeah, I just had a flashback. So I went to Trevor's when I went to go meet up with Eric again after the FIFA event. And he went to the cigar lounge and I said, I'll meet you there. I really need to eat. So I ordered this mushroom bruschetta, which I really like there. And this guy I sat next to wouldn't stop talking my ear off. He's like, do you want some of my pizza? And I was like, honestly, kind of. I'm drunk. Let's do it. So I just ate his pizza and that was great.
Oh my gosh, that's so drunk me coded. My most important thought when I'm drunk is, what am I going to eat? How am I going to eat? I need to eat right now to get less drunk.
And he wasn't going to it was still on the table. I don't know. I feel like it wasn't weird because we were at the bar.
No, I still wouldn't think it would be weird. I think it would be weird if it was soup. That would be weird.
Well, if there's a martini in the soup, it's not weird. Yeah. Well, what else did you do?
Oh my gosh, I had the best weekend because I had a really low key weekend, which I don't get much of. So I laid by the pool. I did Pilates. I read. I cleaned my house. It was really nice.
Yeah. I wish I could slow down just a little. But 4th of July is coming and we don't have any crazy plans or anything. So I'm happy that you got that reset. You also started Harry Potter, right?
Yes, I did. And I just want to be very clear to all of you that this is a J.K. Rowling hate podcast. We do not stan. But we are, for me, rereading, Priscilla reading the first time Harry Potter. I haven't read it since I was a kid, so it feels like the first time. And we're borrowing a friend's book to make sure that we don't give her $1. So I just want.
Okay, I have to admit, I did buy the audiobook because the one I downloaded I had on hold at Libby was the Philosopher's Stone, which is like the European version. So I have all the other ones on hold. I don't have and this morning I wanted to get into it and like when I was getting ready. So yes, I gave her a little bit money, guys, but I'm still mad at her.
Yeah. Just this is we're like that audio that's on TikTok where it's like, I love abortion and trans people. Like that's us, okay? We like trans people. I'm like that turf.
But the reason we're reading it over is because we read. Was the original called Manacled or is
the original's Manacled, Alchemized?
Okay. Yeah, so we read Alchemized, and now we want to read Harry Potter because we both have never read Harry Potter. We've only read it, which is shocking for both of us. You just seem like such a Harry Potter girl.
No, I literally, it was like, I read it like in childhood, so it's like not.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It doesn't count.
Eric read it too, and like our friend loaned us the books. So I'm excited because I want to read this and then see Manacled from like a different perspective.
Me too.
Yeah. And so also, wait, I have to tell you. So I go into work today and I have somebody who works with me and she's like, what are you doing July 4th? And I'm like, is that your wedding? Because I knew she was like just planning on having like a quick backyard wedding until they like officially had the full blown wedding. And she's like, yeah. And I was like, well, like I have my kid that day. Like, is he allowed to go? And she was like, no, it's like going to be really small. I need you to officiate it.
Casual. Just a little light ask.
And I was like, huh? And she was like, because you're ordained. And I was like, yeah, I am ordained. Like when I officiated a wedding last time, she cried at my speech. But so I was like, okay, I'll get a sitter. I'll go for an hour. And like, she's like, it's just going to be me and 2 witnesses. And like, you can do like a little bit of vows. And I was like, no, I'm going to do like regular vows for you guys. I was like, it's going to be at least 1 minute and 30 seconds for when you get married.
Yeah.
So that was like so funny. And I got her permission to tell the story because she just like cracks me up. So like, obviously she wants to marry him, but he was like, I got this coin in Japan and I really like it. So I'm going to forge you our engagement ring.
Oh.
Look at that.
No, I actually think that's sweet. I like.
No. I love your reaction, but let me tell you the rest. So that it didn't fit, and she was so excited. She was like, "Oh, that's so nice!" But when it didn't go on, she was like, "Thank you, baby Jesus." And then he got her, now she calls her current ring the interim ring because he got her another ring.
Oh my gosh, that's really adorable, but also hilarious.
I got permission to share it because I was like, she was like, "He's never going to listen. I want people to know about this ring."
Share your truth, girl.
Yeah, but I'm just so excited to officiate another wedding. Like, who knew? And I even told her, I was like, is your brother, like, it's free to become officiant, right? Does he want to do it? And she was like, no, he's a witness. I was like, okay, I'm in the fam.
I love that. I'm ordained as well. I've also officiated a wedding, but only one.
You did? Where?
In Colorado.
Cute. Did you wear a man suit?
No, I wore a dress.
You wore a dress, yeah. Yeah, like, because our automatics, she wore that suit, but she was a groomsman.
I know. I really want Joe to get married again so I can be a groomsman and wear a suit.
And I'll be the officiant.
Yeah.
No, well, when I officiated the wedding last time, my friend walked down the aisle and mouthed, I love your dress. And in my head, I'm like, I love yours too. Like, you're the bride.
So cute.
I was like, don't compliment me. Like, you're the bride. So that was really fun. Also, what did you do yesterday?
Oh my gosh. I went to theaters to see Casa Amor Day 2, and it was so much fun. I went with 2 of my girlfriends and producer Joe, and it was a zoo. It was so busy. It was at Tempe Marketplace.
Did you eat popcorn?
I did. I had movie theater popcorn. Usually I'm psycho and bring my own popcorn and snacks in, but I let loose.
The other day, I was so upset when I found out they were going to go to the theater because I had a work event. And like, you can't get a work events. Like, there's no excuse. Sorry, I got to go watch Casa more at Harkins. So I'm jelly, but we can do the finale.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think they'll do it again because, I mean, I've never seen a theater that busy in years. Like, it was awesome.
Oh, that's awesome. Was it like a reclining theater?
Yeah. And
Oh,
it was really fun because just hearing everyone scream and boo, and we'll get into it when we get into Spill the Matcha, but
yeah, I'm caught up, so we can talk about it.
yay.
Anything else you want to recap about?
No, I think I'm ready to feed the group chat because I feel like we kind of have a lot to talk about there.
All right, let's feed the group chat. Well, Maddie cheated on me basically. You can tell him. I was like, why are you waiting for me to tell them how you cheated on me?
Oh my gosh. Okay. So Priscilla's been wanting to go to, is it pronounced Mixela?
I think so. I don't know. I've never been.
I probably should have asked while I was there, but I was almost like,
She rage baited me too. And guess what, guys? I didn't take the bait.
I know I didn't tell her I was going because I didn't know how to break it to her, especially on her birthday week. And so I just posted it on Instagram, which actually is probably almost worse.
No, she rage baited me. I thought I would at least get like a courtesy text, like when you went to catch. But this time it was just like, oh, I'm not even thinking about my best friend. Like, I'm just eating and having a good time at a restaurant that I like. She sent me menus to like a couple times, but it's not a big deal. And don't worry, we can go when it's on a Monday when they're closed. Anyways, was it good? Is it worth it for me to go back?
It was fucking really good.
I bet it.
Definitely should go back. I went with a friend that loves sushi as much as I do, which I wouldn't want to go with a person that's not on our level of loving sushi. And so we tried. They had like a super yummy truffle hamachi that was just thick, buttery, perfect yellowtail. The rolls were really good, which we're not roll girlies, so when they're good, they're really
Yeah, I saw that you were having rolls. I was like, shocker.
yeah, I know, but it was really good. And then they had, oh my God, we have to go with producer Joe too because this fucking prosciutto melon. Like, I love prosciutto melon, and there's not many places I feel like that do it, or at least do it like where the prosciutto is like clearly freshly sliced. And it was San Daniele, which is like the creme de la creme. Like, it was a huge plate of prosciutto melon and totally cleaned up. Like, ate all of it. It was so good.
Okay, yeah, we definitely should try it. I want to, so just so everybody knows, like Mixela is in the Biltmore area. It's close to one of our favorite restaurants, Glybon. And I think there's no reservations. It's just kind of like this neighborhood restaurant that's like tapas. And so if you guys are looking for a new place to try, I definitely recommend because it's local, mom and pop, and it looks delicious.
Yeah, and like it was definitely such a great vibe. Like, it was one of those spots that I feel like, actually, we were talking about this at dinner. There's places that are trying to be really big in Scottsdale. We talk about this all the time, and they're super expensive, and the food's like fine. It's like an experience, but this food was really good, really fresh. And I love tapas because there's so many options, and everyone there was really friendly. Like, it just felt like they're happy working there. And they had great cocktails and mocktails too.
It's one place I haven't gone yet that like, I don't know if like, because their menu is really small, so I wouldn't say it's like on the same caliber, but have you been to Kid Sister?
No.
Okay, I really want to try that. So, and they have like sardines on the menu and stuff. It's like really like, it's really small, basic. It's just, but I heard it's delicious. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, wait, we went to Cafe Monarch.
Yeah, let's finish with that.
She's teasing. Just say Maddie grew a set of balls at Cafe Monarch. That's my tease. Okay, so Starfish. Okay, so Starfish is where I went for my birthday, and it's like this restaurant that came from California that's over here. And I was kind of wondering if it was just going to be like an elevated PF Chang's Marseille, or if it's going to be like really good Asian food. And I definitely think it was like the elevated PF Chang's route, which is fine. Like, I do love chicken lettuce wraps, everything like that.
I was going to say, I fuck with lettuce wraps and Mongolian beef.
Yeah, same. Okay, we have same things that we get there. And I thought that it was good, some parts. Okay, so the highlight of my thing was this mussels in a spicy Thai sauce. So but what bothers me is that the bowl was like out wide, but then little in the middle. So it was like kind of like false advertising, like they purposely did it that way. And then they also use like a lot of bell peppers. So like that takes up volume too. And this like Thai mussels. So he brought out this little bowl for my shells. And me and Eric were like, that's not going to be enough, you know? And it was.
Oh.
Um, and then it was good. But then the guy was like, hey, like, do you want some rice for the curry sauce? And I was like, no, it's okay. And he was like, no, it's really good. You should do it. So like, I'm like, hey, fine, we'll get a rice. Actually, I was a lot nicer than that. And then this other server came and he was so excited and he was like, oh my God, let me just send you out a rice. And he was like, you got the mussels? It's so good. I'm going to get you a set of coconut rice. And he was just like so giddy and excited. And I'm like, the next day I'm with Eric and I'm like, why are they acting like they invented rice and curry? Like that's how people eat curry.
Yeah.
Like
It's half the dish.
they're acting like they like invented this dish and like it's like this backdoor thing and you need to get a side of rice. And I'm like, it's rice and fucking curry.
Wait, was it coconut rice?
They offer you options. So there is coconut rice and there was regular rice. I said regular first and then the other guy brought me coconut and because he said that's the way to go.
And was it good?
I mean, not in a way like it was good, but not in a way where I'm like, this is the backdoor route, guys. Like when you like people could say what they want to say about Maple and Ash, but if you go and you get the warm seafood tower, then you have to get the pasta back.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't like getting the pasta back there is like feels cool. It doesn't feel cool getting the side of rice. It's just like
Yeah, no, and I do feel like a really fucking incredible coconut rice might make you think like, oh yeah, this hits. But like for the most part, yeah, it's not a secret thing to get rice with curry.
yeah, I mean, it's coconut rice and yeah, they like make their own. I would go back and like eat it. It's just something that like I'm not like you are the best place. I think they needed something like that in McCormick Ranch. And I think that having happy hour throughout the entire restaurant is good for them. I will say I did like their cocktails. They have like a very fun, big, boisterous cocktail menu, and that's great.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Where else did you go?
Well, okay, this was really fun. So I did a work lunch at Urban Fresh and it's so funky. Like I didn't even know how to get inside, but once you're inside, it's like different furniture and it's like very eclectic and
Yeah.
nothing matches, but it's a vibe. I guess they have belly dancers at night, which would be so fun.
I'm thinking like Z Gallery meets Middle Eastern is like what you're telling me.
That is exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Like I'm Gen Z.
Z Gallery. But the Gen Z galleries don't even know what Z Gallery is.
Yeah, that's true.
They literally only know what Aritzia is. That's the only Z they have in their vocabulary. Gen Z, do you know? Tell me. Sound off in the comments.
Yeah, please tell us. Okay, so it was so good. The owner, who also does some of the cooking, was so friendly and just giving us recommendations. There's a lot of stuff on the menu that I hadn't had before. Like there was this Egyptian sandwich that like it's kind of like a fried, almost hollowed out bagel kind of bread, like pita with I think it had lamb inside of it and it was delicious and like we had giant skewers and the hummus is amazing. Like getting like a good fresh hummus and everything is natural. They don't have sugar or seed oils in the building. It was really funny. Someone I was with ordered Coke Zero and the server was like, "We don't have sugar in the building. I can make you a lemonade with fresh squeezed lemons and maple syrup."
Did they drink that?
Yeah.
Because that sounds delicious.
Oh no, yeah. They had fresh juices. I had a fresh coconut, which like that they macheted and they like also cut it open for me to take home to like eat the meat because I didn't have the meat and I was like so full. They had a huge menu and everything was just like super fresh and delicious. I'm gonna go there over and over again. It's definitely somewhere like if you want a quick lunch, you're not gonna go there. It's definitely you're sitting there, you're chatting, you're hanging out, but they also just randomly made an extra dish. So they brought out steak and eggs with like perfectly cooked steak and perfect crispy eggs. And like a crispy egg that's jammy.
I love like a fried egg. And I feel like people health nuts, I'm sorry, but health nuts are missing out on like the fried egg world.
Yeah, and I feel like this was a happy medium because it's all like fresh ingredients and healthy, but like they still use olive oil. Like they're still using oil. It's just not seed oil. And even like their desserts, like it's baklava with honey. And like, yeah.
I love baklava. You can't tell like If anybody knows where makes better baklava than Z's Greek, that little drive-through place, tell me because I'll drive and get it. I love baklava.
Oh my gosh, I have a friend who, when she lives in Kuwait and her husband's from Lebanon, and when they go, they bring some back for me, and, like, I've eaten, like, a full box, like, with them. So
Well, hoping their family's okay over there.
yes, they are.
Good, good. Okay, well, now to the teaser. We are going to talk Cafe Monarch, which we went for my birthday, and I'm so grateful. Honestly, it was so cute and romantic. Like, we were coming in, and like it's definitely like 5-star service there. It's a tasting menu. So the people next to us got a $2,500 caviar tasting menu, and like a little part of me wanted to just be like, "Are you guys gonna finish that?"
Yeah.
Like it was a lot that they had,
It looks
and they still did a tasting after.
I know, it was really impressive.
Yeah, and so their cocktail menu, fantastic. I got this one that was like, what is it called? Ube what?
It
No,
was
it,
ube.
yeah, like ube, like BAE. But yeah, it was ube flavored. That was delish. My favorite that we had was the oysters with the caviar with the granada. I just like think about that. It just was delicious. I love granada in general. I thought the food was really good. I thought the presentation was beautiful. I thought, on point with the service. But then for the entree, so Maddie and I just got one of everything. So we got the muffalata pasta, right?
The muffadini.
Muffalini pasta, and then we also got the Wagyu ribeye steak, or what was it? New York strip. Wagyu New York strip steak. So I'll let you go on from here.
Okay, so before I get into the steak, the oysters and caviar were an add-on, and the way they do it is you could do a 4-course or the 8-course chef's tasting. We did the 4-course, and you can pick from 2 options for your first 3 things.
Rotate a little bit more that way.
You could pick from 3 options for your first, or 2 options for your first 3 things, and so we just did one of each, and that was a really great way to try everything. Like, pork belly was something that I thought was really good, and I was kind of shocked because pork belly sometimes is just like, but it was, like, delicious.
I would say that, like, if we're gonna go least favorite dish, I think my least favorite dish was the corn creme brulee.
Oh, that was really interesting.
If we had to, like, it's not like it was bad, but I just really love, and you've probably, if you haven't had an Ocean, I'm gonna be upset. But the corn creme brulee that they do at like Ocean 44, Steak 44.
No, I haven't been to either of those.
I went to Ocean 44 with you.
Oh, wait, that was the only time I went. But we had oysters.
And caviar cones.
I haven't, like, had a
Oh,
meal.
I didn't know that was your first time at that one too.
Yeah.
Okay, so they just do like a cream corn brulee. And I think that because I love that dish and it's just in my head, I couldn't really like grasp that this concept was better.
Okay. What made it different?
Theirs is just like a side, but it's just like this cream corn brulee that's like bruleed on top. Like actually bruleed.
Yeah, this tasted like truly a dessert.
Yeah.
With like a hint of corn.
This one is more like flan to me.
Yeah.
It was like flan creme brulee.
I agree.
And that one was more like cream corn.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, sorry.
No, I completely agree. And then, and like, I didn't think the pasta was like al dente, but it wasn't mushy, but it wasn't. However, the steak. Okay, so as you all know, I famously haven't sent a steak back. The only time I've ever sent a steak back was when the server, I was like gearing up to do it, and then the server did it for me. So I've never been the one that was like, I'm so sorry, but I ordered this medium rare. So we ordered the steak medium rare, and it comes out, and it's gray. Like, maybe like a hint of pink.
Yeah, it was definitely medium well.
Like 100% medium
well. And like they placed the steak in front of Maddie, which like already like her nervous system shutting down. But I look at her and I'm like we're not steak returner people, but we're $200 steak returner people.
Yeah, no, 100%. And so some other server, because there's multiple, again, it's 5-star service. You're having a bunch of people at your table. So not our main server, but another server comes over, and I'm like, I'm so sorry, but we ordered this medium rare. And he looks at it and he goes, oh, that's not even close. And he takes it away. All good. And then they bring it back.
It looked better. It was more medium.
Yeah, I have a picture. But yeah, it's still definitely not medium
rare.
I even take a bite, like, okay, maybe I can move past this. But again, when you're paying $200, it's like, it's it's tough.
And then she looks at me, she's like, it's really mean to make me do it twice.
And pre-offered, and I was like, no, I gotta do this. I gotta this is my moment. I was thinking of you guys, taste buddies. You really fueled
Yeah,
me.
if we didn't have this podcast, I don't think she would ever do it.
No. And so the server comes by and he looks at it, a different server this time, and he's like, oh, do you want it cooked up more? And I was like, no. I ordered it medium rare. And he kind of seems annoyed, probably at the chef. I don't know. But, and Priscilla's backing me up too. She's like, yeah, she ordered it medium rare. And so it kind of takes a while. And then
I know, I'm like, are they cooking it well done again?
I know, I'm like, either they're spitting in it or they're cooking it well done. And I told Priscilla, if it's the third time it's well done, I'm going to fucking eat it. Cause at this point, I'm hanging on by a thread. And so they bring it, and here's a picture of it. It's perfect. It's a perfect medium rare. It's warm. It's moist. It's delicious. We eat it.
And it tasted really different from the medium bite. Like the small little bite that I had from the medium one, it really did taste different. It's Wagyu. But the guy comes back again and checks on us again. And this is why she's acting all like in her seat right now.
This is our main server. And he comes back and starts to gaslight me and mansplain. Literally mansplains steak temps. He says, so sorry you weren't happy with the second steak. You know, steak temps are subjective and there's a wide range. And we think of a medium rare as warm, but still pink.
It wasn't pink all the way through, guys.
No. And it was a light pink. It definitely wasn't like a pure pink. And so, again, normally I would just roll over like a dog, but I was pissed that he's trying to mansplain steak temps because I can fucking cook a medium rare steak any time of day when I'm not paying $200. And so Priscilla's neck almost breaks because I go, well, yes, a proper medium rare is like the last one you brought because it was warm in the middle. And
you said also that it wasn't properly rendered, but she basically she grew the balls and then she let them drop a little. Yeah, you hit puberty there. It was good.
Yeah. I mean, but we were still nice. But I was just don't defend that.
Disclaimer, I think he felt the energy because then they came back and for changing the steak twice, they took $1.25 off our meal, which was a big thing.
Yeah, which was really nice. But here's the thing, I wasn't just sending the steak back. That was the thing that bothered me is you guys know how much it took for me to send the steak back. I wasn't doing it for a discount. I just wanted to eat a $200 steak that was cooked properly.
Yeah, and I mean, he could have just swallowed his pride and said, I'm happy you like your food.
100%.
Instead of telling us what subjective is, I'm sure the chef made him. I'm sure the chef was being French in the back, which is fine. I'll come back still.
Yeah.
It was a great time.
No, it was so fun. And I still tipped him incredibly.
And the vibes are cute. And I really think that was actually kind of a feed the group chat / a wine and dine. So without further ado, are you ready to do wine and dine?
Yeah, let's go to our next course.
Okay. I am upset because I am a fellow Viet girly. Okay. I support my people. But since when do you have to take out a mortgage to get your nails done? Okay. I went to this nail salon that was not in the greatest area, honestly, but I so badly because it was going to be my birthday and I was going to have these pictures, need to go get my nails done. So I go, I get the works, and I walk in. I'm like, oh my God, this is actually one of the nicest nail salons I'm in. Oh, because they charge an arm and a leg. So this is a week now. Would you call this short? My nails?
Yeah.
Tell me why they charge you $5 just to shape your nails in a round shape. So you're telling me that you're going to cut my nail with a nail clipper, and then if I actually want you to put a file on it, it's an upcharge? What are you going to start charging me 30 cents for the acetone I use? So yeah, it's so annoying. And then I pay, I do everything. And and I tip over 20% every time I go to a nail salon because they're my people. And they already charged me the 4% for going on my card. Well, she had cash and she was like, oh, do you want to do card or cash? And then she was like, I was like, oh, you could do card, I'll do card. And then all of a sudden there's that fee now and all this stuff. So I do all that, and this is a new nail salon, so I've never met them or talked to them before. And not snarky or anything, they literally talked to themselves the entire time. But then she did make a comment where she's like, she gave us a big tip and now we have to pay taxes on it. And it's to each other, to her, and he didn't say anything. It wasn't I'm not ragging on them, but it's just like, you guys have to start accepting, like, the world that we live in is tips in this, and you guys have to accept that you have to pay the taxes on it. And, like, they've already, like, given better deals to servers and everything like that. I don't think that it's, like, fair. I think it's pretty discriminatory, actually, to be like, you have to take on our credit card fees. Like, we need to stop doing this, I'm, like, when I go to a restaurant and they make you pay the insurance fees for their things, like, why? Like, just put it out of your profit. Put it out of your profit.
America. I know. I feel like people visiting for the World Cup are so confused because, like,
yeah, I saw somebody was like, "Oh, I came back and like I didn't know if I should give them the 5 or hold the 5." And like in my head, I was like, "I bet they probably needed 10." Or somebody said I took out 31s as soon as I landed from the bay. I'm like, 31s?
Once?
What
Were you going to the strip club for like one dance?
But I think, because like tipping $1 or 2 in the other countries are huge. Like, so it was funny. But yeah. Do you have a wine?
Okay, I do. I am so sick of people acting like they are morally or intellectually superior because they don't watch trash reality TV. I need people.
Oh, because now you're on the side of the world where they find out you watch Love Island and you didn't realize that there's so much discrimination, right?
Literally, I need people who haven't read a book in 10 years to stop judging me for watching Love Island. I'm like, we all have our trash. F1, for example. I could never. It's so boring to me.
You were so calling out people we know.
No. They know they love it, but I always talk shit on it because I hate cars. Why would you watch something in a circle that's so boring to me?
Mm-hmm.
Or like some other people love playing certain video games. Or another trash thing I like is NFL. Dumb. Like everyone has their trash. And
well, to be honest, I actually have a hard time bonding with people that don't watch reality TV. So I don't care. I actually like judge them back and they don't even realize I am.
Yeah, I just feel like it's like kind of like when people are like, I hate pop music. It's just like it's not a hot take to be.
Someone tried to insinuate that reality TV is for Democrats. And I was like, I know about plenty of Republicans. How do you think they learn how to do their makeup like that? Real Housewives of New Jersey.
Yeah. Also, they think Fox News is real.
I have a hard time talking to people that don't, because it's like, if you can't get down on that level of like, no, like unifying the country. Like, I feel like the country, whenever Love Island comes out, we are as unified as when American Idol came out season 1.
Oh, man, what a time.
But like the way that we all vote together and all this stuff, like it's fun. I love it. Like you get this little rush for 6 weeks out of the year.
Yeah, and it's like a fun little like if you're into sociology or psychology, relationships, attachment styles, I mean, race, like that's a big conversation we'll talk about in Spill the Matcha, because like shit comes up. It's like dynamics. It's interesting.
And I know we keep flip-flopping, but like the splits are keeping me entertained. Like I just love it. Like she's just like, I'm just gonna keep going.
Everyone on TikTok's been doing the crying SpongeBob meme split, and it's so funny.
But like, she's the meme. Like when she drops down. Okay, we'll get to that later, guys. Like, I can't help it. It's her personality.
Yeah, that's my wine. I'm like, it's fine to not like it. It's fine to not want to watch it, but to act like you're smarter or more moral. I'm not smarter or more moral because I don't watch F1 or play video games. People like their trash. Everyone has their own trash, and
yeah,
okay, embrace your trash.
Sometimes I think golf is trash.
Oh my, don't even get me started. No offense to somebody's husband.
Mine. And our entire friend group.
Oh my gosh, no, yeah.
I'm in a wag group. It's awful. Well, I like the wags, but like, I don't like what we're wagging of.
Here are 7 things you should do if you and your pet are in an accident. Make sure you are safe and that you secure your pet. Check if your pet is injured. If they are, take them to an emergency vet. If they're not visibly injured, it doesn't hurt to get them checked out, just in case. If you're able, document the accident scene. Take photos of the vehicles involved, the surrounding area, and any visible injuries your pet may have sustained. This also helps prove your pet was involved in the accident. This documentation may be valuable for insurance claims or legal proceedings if necessary. Exchange information with the other parties involved in the accident. This includes names, contact information, insurance details, and license plate numbers. It's important to gather this information for any potential claims or inquiries. Contact your insurance company or have an attorney contact them for you as soon as possible to report the accident. Provide them with all relevant details and be sure to inform them that your pet was in the car. They can guide you through the process of filing a claim and advise you of any necessary documentation. Pets are covered under the property damage portion of an accident insurance claim. Your pet's vet bills could be paid by your car insurance. Hire a personal injury attorney like Amor and Associates to make sure you and your pet get fairly compensated and taken care of so that you can focus on you and your best friend's healing. For more information, go to our website or give us a call. Amor and Associates is here to help.
Okay, let's get to spill the matcha. We've got a lot of pregnant people going on. We've got Anne Hathaway.
The cutest reveal. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I like hers. And then we have Jen Affleck. It was weird. I was like, I love Anne. She's so cute. She's pregnant. And then Jen was pregnant. I was like, again with him? Not like again, like you're pregnant. I was like, guys, she's never going to leave him. So if you are going to cry about that on the internet for when she's on the next season, don't waste your breath. Don't waste your tights. Don't waste anything. She's going to be with him. So that's what I have to say.
But the comment section was actually hilarious.
I didn't read it.
Oh my God. Everyone was just roasting her mostly about him.
Yeah. I don't want to say anything without getting canceled. So let's just move on from this matcha, honestly. She seems sweet though. Mm-hmm. Did you ever run into her when they lived here when you tried to go to med school?
No.
Yeah. Okay. Olivia Rodrigo is having her first all-woman festival called Daisy Chains in Irvine, California this August. I didn't know some of the people, but she did have have you ever heard of bikini something?
Mm-mm.
Okay, let me see. Stevie Nicks was going to be there.
Oh, fab.
Okay, wait. Let me see. You talk about your Olivia Rodrigo obsession while I find this article.
Okay, so her latest album came out, I think it's 10 days ago or almost 2 weeks ago. And I love it. It's such a great, yearning, heartbreak, girly pop album, which she actually said a bunch of it's inspired by Sex and the City. And that is one of the shows I did watch religiously. So that was kind of exciting to hear about. And I just think it's really good lyricism and catchy and fun. And if you're going through a breakup or any kind of heartbreak right now, fucking bump that shit.
Yeah, she was telling me all about it. And I just looked at her, I was like, I miss music. But between podcasting, audiobooks, reading, mahjong, Love Island, I am so maxed out on extracurricular events right now. It's not even funny.
Yeah.
Okay, so back to Olivia Rodrigo. So she's got Bikini Kill. Never heard, but she's first on the list. But then she has Chapel Roan.
Wow.
And then Die Spitz. Dochi.
Oh my God, love. I love the gay girls.
Ellie? Eli? Cat's Eye, I know. Mitski. Not for Radio. Olivia Rodrigo, we know that. Quiet Like. Rachel Chinoriri. I know this one. Santigold. You don't, okay. Breeders. Okay, special guest. Karen O. Sarah McLachlan.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, from
the animal commercials. That's the Arms of an Angel.
Is she gonna play that?
Yeah, I hope so.
And Stevie Nicks.
Yeah, okay. I know the headliners, but that still, I just think it's really awesome. I think it's all women's music festival.
Is it alphabetical? Okay, it is alphabetical because I'm why is it in this order?
Yeah, because I would put Stevie and Chapel probably up top.
Or Olivia, her own festival.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's weird. It's interesting, but good for Bikini Girls or Bikini Kill because now they've got some good exposure. I'm going to look them up. Honestly.
Yeah, me too.
I wonder how they look. We'll see. Okay. Well, now to, our favorite matcha of the week. Love Island. Where do you want to start? Well, okay. Maddie has never seen Casa Amor before. I'm going to explain to you guys how Casa Amor works, just so everybody has a rundown. So, Love Island, you're there. Everything's happening in real time. So, whatever we see happened in Fiji yesterday. And partially through the season, they send one of the sexes away to this house called Casa Amor, and they bring in all new girls and all new guys, and they test their connections. Well, they were supposed to have this challenge called the heart rate challenge, which is a normal challenge that happens all season long. Everybody wears like a heart rate monitor. They come out, they do sexy dances on everybody, and then at the end, they reveal like who raised each other's heartbeat the most. So the girls get ready, they're strutting, they got their, I feel like they were practicing their poses since before they even got in.
Bro, they were all day going at it.
Yeah, they were like, got there. And like, they got cute little bodies. They seriously can just stand and look so good. I'm so jelly. But, split in, squat in, leg kick in. They go out. They're so excited. And there's there's a huge box waiting. So they think the men are in there and ready. So they're sitting there excited. And all of a sudden, the box like unravels and it's a TV and it's a live filming of the men at Casa Amor getting the heart rate challenge and 5 women coming in and making out with all their men and grinding. And they're just sitting there shocked, like, couldn't believe it for their life.
The men were dogs.
Yeah.
Like I had my hand over my mouth some of it because it's one thing like I get testing your connection, being in the challenge, but like they were feral even before they got there. When they like found out, like it was like immediate boys club. It was like 15-year-olds getting porno the first time. I was like shocked.
I already kind of had the debate with Maddie yesterday because, I was devil's advocate. I actually wasn't girls girling. I was defending Casey a little, but I was just like, Casey was in this position where he was damned if he did and damned if he didn't. Like if he had ever pulled Soul aside, then like they probably would have never gotten back together. She would have probably been too angry about that because she has this natural, like she can't be open and that's fine too. I don't think she would have been able to accept it. I think she would have been too hurt. And so I feel like he was going to make the wrong move no matter whatever move that he made. So he let out in a way that was crazy and reactional. But it's like a man that just, they all haven't masturbated in 3 weeks. So we all have to remember that. Well,
oh, come on. They're in the there's no way. There's no way.
Well,
I'm sorry. If I know men, they're going to find a way to come.
I don't know. Cause what Rob say? Was it Rob or I forget which one we were like, it was like one pump and done when they finally like did it on the show. He was like, I made it the entire time and I couldn't. And then they were done. But like the way, like, for instance, Sincere is so for camera. He's like, oh, I miss her. It's like, no, Sincere, like your eyes gross me out the most.
That's what I'm saying. Dog, like when I'm saying dogs, like that was
when he was like, it was like so demeaning, like the way, like I would say that Bryce and Zach most respectful.
Zach got kind of gross at one point.
Yeah.
But I just don't like him. So I probably have like hate Zach blinders.
Is Bryce her little puppy dog?
I love Bryce. Oh my gosh. But also Trinity cracked me up when she was like, he's giving me the ick because he's looking scrawny. I died. That was really funny.
I thought she just said he's giving me the ick because he's like making out with her.
She said he's looking scrawny.
Oh, yeah.
It was really funny.
But like I'm sad now because that's all his insecurities that he was saying.
No, I know, but it was still really funny in the moment.
Like,
but
I do want like Trinity, yeah, she's rising the ranks for me. I like Trinity the most obviously now because she's funny. She is really kind of feeling like her little white boy. And like I don't know, like Bryce is not in the way of like I'm in love with Bryce, but Bryce truly is kind of like unlike any other men I've seen.
No, he's like he's sweet. He's
sensitive, but then he's also like he's not really confident, but he's a model, and not in the way like I'm attracted to Bryce. I'm just saying he's just got a little bit of different breed, which is kind of why I want to protect him.
No, 100%, and I definitely think he has the black girlfriend effect going on, where he's gotten way hotter just by being with Trinity. Like just his like hairstyle and how he's even dressing is like improved. And like even with Gabe, he was like, just because he's lustful doesn't mean he's incapable of love, or just because he's promiscuous doesn't mean he's incapable of love. Just I feel like he's very emotionally mature, and he tries really hard to be ethical. And like even like you could see this next episode, his guilt kind of setting in.
But he's still like he misses her the most, and I genuinely think he does. And I think that there's one other person. No, it was Bryce, but I don't think Sincere misses Mel because he knows that's what he's supposed to do.
Sincere misses Mel because nobody actually is that into him. The Casa girls are not that into him. They want to be on. They just want to get in the house.
No, they're not into him because they saw him.
Yeah,
and like
Lord Farquaad.
Yeah, and like why? Can we just boot individual people one time? Everybody gets one individual boot for America. Let's do it. I mean, it has to be like just one. This can be any sex. I feel like, do you think America would pick Kenzie over Sincere?
I would pick Zach.
Yeah, but like I'm going with like highest votes right now.
Yeah, I think America would pick Kenzie.
Yeah, you're acting like this. It's like running a Republican and Democrat, and you're like, I'm going to vote independent. That's not how it works right now.
You're right. Kenzie is the Republican, so I think she would.
Really, I feel like America. I feel like there's enough girls to hate on Sincere, but I guess girls love hating girls more.
It is true.
Okay, so what do you think about the Casa boys? Actually, what do you think about all the Casa people?
Okay, I think the Persian Casa girl is bad as hell. She is
Permita?
Yes, I think
Permita.
So.
And Corbin was already following her.
Yeah. No, I thought she was so hot. And I can't stand the racist one, Alana. I immediately, when she was being weird with the 3 black men, I was like, there's like a problem here. Like this is weird. And I hate the preference argument because like a whole race isn't a preference. Like that, not everybody looks the same. That itself is weird and racist. And then sure enough, they got the receipts of tweets, videos. I don't know why.
Why are they so bad at like vetting these people?
I know.
Okay, she looks like, do you remember Hannah Ann from The Bachelorette? Okay, she was on Peter's season and she won, but he ended up like not wanting to be with her. But
okay, I do remember.
They like remind me of each other.
Yeah, and she's also just, she doesn't seem very nice. She doesn't seem very smart. And then weird that she's not only kissed Zach's brother, but when she was talking to the girl, she said she went on a date. When she was talking to Zach, she said they had just kissed at a party. So she's a fucking liar. I hope they kick her off.
They did, I think. Well, we'll know tonight. I'm pretty sure so last year when they had controversy, they went to bed, they tapped this girl and removed her. So they might do that.
I hope so.
They did it with like one girl after like the first episode.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. The guys.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm not going to lie. I was shocked with the 6 they chose because I thought 2 of the finest men they did not choose.
Okay, so last night, do you remember when Anaya and that big man, they were doing the squat?
On the tree?
No, he was just squatting and making out with her. So I was like, Eric, let's send him a TikTok. Squat and make out with me. And he almost did it. He was like, okay, I'm going to fall over. I'm like, you don't have to squat and make out with me. But I was like, we should do it. We would pop off.
He would do it.
It was intense what he was doing.
No, yeah.
And they didn't even pick him.
No, I think that's the one I'm thinking of. Who?
See, for me, okay, there's this one guy, like, once again, my Asians, but my Wasian, he like was too many strong features. He reminded me of Johnny Bravo with Ken combined. And like, that's too, and then so like, it was giving like he like had great distinct features and a great body, but it was like too much for me.
Is he the one that they picked?
Yeah, he's the one that's gonna sleep in Anaya's bed.
Okay, so funny because I felt the same thing, and I was like, why did she pick him? And then literally, like something switched the second he started speaking Chinese, and like that I noticed he was smart, and then I was and like sweet, and then he was looking at her like she was as hot as she is, and I was like, wait, I love him now. I like turned.
Well, okay, I'm waiting for them to turn me.
I also saw his ex-girlfriend posted TikToks about him. Did you see those?
I saw like little snaps. I didn't actually read into it.
Okay, first of all, he looked way better with long hair. He should bring that back. But she said he was really nice, and they only broke up because of distance. And he is like a golden retriever. And
oh, he looks like it.
Yeah.
There's this other guy that like I guess like she was paying his rent and she dumped him to go to he dumped her to go on Love Island and then he got sent home.
Kyle.
Yeah, he didn't even get accepted into Casa Amor, the guy with the mustache.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope Trinity doesn't switch.
I don't think so. I felt like she was just kind of like being nice and going with it.
She has to go get her McDonald's French fries.
Yeah, from Price.
Yeah, over salted.
Yeah. Also, Jen's pick was odd to me, but she was pumped. So
Jen, who did she end up with again?
The coffee shop guy.
The coffee shop guy.
Like, and then same with Kenzie. She picked some rat boy. Like these weird white guys. These two weird white guys.
Okay. They're memorable to me because I forgot. I know that I like Kata's Persian Indian guy.
Yeah, he was hot.
Yeah, that guy I thought would I think he can make it into the house.
I know, I'm hopeful.
Yeah, because I feel like he's a great balance. I do see that they're trying to pump the age up a little bit more. So hopefully that helps too.
Yeah, and I thought Ronnie Mel's pick was also really hot and
yeah, but she's being weak as fuck right now.
I know. Almost literally the whole theater booed when her and Anaya were like, we miss our men.
No,
Everyone's like, boo.
No, I'm just saying Anaya's being weak just because she thinks that that their end game, and she's hurt, but she still wants to be with him, and that's why I'm I feel like of everybody, I feel like, but now I'm maybe she is gonna go more into the experience.
I hope that Kata. I'm worried she's gonna be weak too, and I Zach. The other thing about Zach, the reason he's really bugging me is his anger issues and have been popping up, and nothing is going to turn me off more than an angry man.
No, Zach is annoying me because he's too moody. It's like, hey, what do you want to talk? And he's like, I need to talk to Bryce. And she's like, what do you need to talk to Bryce about? And then he reverse gets mad at her.
That was weird. That was weird behavior.
He was and it's dude, you're just second guessing it.
I'm not going to make you breakfast. He's been doing these little weird negs, and then that was just
oh yeah, she's okay, she's trying to be cool too. She's I'll eat pancakes, and then he's she just said she's gonna eat pancakes. Well, it's then why didn't you fucking make her fucking eggs? This is Love Island. Make them their eggs. Trinity be getting her scrambled.
So yeah, I think Trinity and Bryce will make it. I hope that Anaya. I think Casey is going home with. He's bringing home
other girl.
Kiera, and I hope Anaya stays.
The nanny.
Yes.
She's not going to nanny anymore after this.
Oh.
Her references are going to be a little different.
Yeah. And I think Corbin's going to bring home Permita.
Corbin, yeah. Okay, for sure Corbin and Kenzie are done.
Yeah.
I hope Kata and Zach are done because Zach's I'm cooked because what is she like? Cats? Oh yeah, he loves cats. I forgot.
Yeah, there was something else. It was really weird the reason he thought he was cooked. But I hope he chooses her and she gets booted for being racist. And so he comes home after doing that and is.
I hope Alana hates One Direction.
Oh my gosh. I can't wait for Alana to leave. I was so annoyed just from the get for her being weird to the black men. And then she keeps being just negative and weird. I don't like her.
Oh, wait, I did write something down. So you remember when they did the love letter challenge?
Yeah.
And then so obviously Soul didn't get a letter. So there's only one letter left, right? So it's Mel. And Eric was why is she looking nervous? You got a letter in that mailbox. And I love an invested husband.
Oh my gosh, that's the best.
So do you have anything else that you want to spill matcha about?
No.
I had a light matcha week. Guys, celebrities, get your gossip up.
Yeah. I mean, we had Casa Amor was a lot of matcha, but
yeah. We'll see how it goes. Well, are you ready? We have our game. What is it called?
Red flag or deal breaker.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes. Red flag or deal breaker, they don't tip on takeout.
That actually is a deal breaker for me. I just feel if you, especially if you buy takeout over $100 and you can't slide them any couple dollars, it was a lot to pack up that meal. It took away from their tables. It actually gets anxiety inducing. I would tip them, and I stand by that.
I think it's a deal breaker. I think if you don't tip, if you don't tip Uber drivers, if you don't tip, if you're cheap, it's just you're only spending a few extra dollars more. I get if you don't want to be like me and tip when you're buying a book because the thing comes up. and you just hit it out of anxiety, but like you should tip on basic service things.
That reminds me, I bought you a book earlier.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, red flag or deal breaker. They never cook. They order takeout for every meal.
For me, that's a red flag because I'm happy to be the one that cooks. And I'm happy that if I'm not the one that cooks, you're buying the takeout.
Yeah, honestly, I don't mind because then if like I'm tired, then I know that you're gonna like feed me and it's gonna be good, and I don't have to like worry about you being like, let me cook.
Honestly, green flag.
Yeah, like I don't mind if we cook, but like if like there's nothing better than like I'm hungry and they're just like, here's my app. Like, what do you want?
Yeah, hot.
Okay,
Red flag or deal breaker, they grocery shop while talking on speakerphone.
deal breaker.
Deal breaker, you have no manners.
It's like if it's a FaceTime real quickie, somebody call and you're like, hey, what's up? And you have like that quick, like I haven't seen you in a minute. I approve. But if you are walking around like this, why? Why do you want everybody to hear your business?
No, and same thing also, if you're somebody who in public, like in a waiting room, is like playing your TikTok on loud, crazy.
People that like let their kids do it on full speed. It's like red flag or deal breaker. They meal prep 6 days a week.
I think it's honestly a beige flag.
Really? I think it's a deal breaker for me because if you're like, then there's no fun in my food. I feel like if I'm eating chicken and zucchini 6 days a week, I'm not happy.
My thing would be that's fine with me as long as like we have a date night that's going to be really good, or like if the meal prep is at least delicious.
I don't know. A lot of people that I know that like meal prep that I see online, they're making like chicken breasts. I'm like, cool, looks dry. Okay, go ahead.
Red flag or deal breaker, they still follow all their exes and like their posts.
I don't know. I'm in this new like stage of my life where like relationships are so much more different and I'm so much more like mature that like liking all the posts, it just depends because I've had to fraternize in like groups of people with like exes still. So I don't know. I just red flaggy, not deal breaker yet.
Yeah, I don't care at all. I don't know. I
It's
feel like
like if I think they have something there that's so different.
exactly, because my whole thing is like, if you're with me, I'm assuming you want to be with me. You're with me because you want to be with me. If you don't want to be with me, then leave. I don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Red flag or deal breaker, they self park a block away over valet. We know what you're going to do.
Green flag. I do this.
She loves getting her steps in.
We're a piece of the pod.
It's
Soulmate.
a red flag. Like, for instance, when we went to what is it, Little Italy in California, and they have valet in front, I'm like, I will pay it. Like, I'm not going to sit in this traffic to look around for 30 minutes for maybe a parking. Like, I'll pay the $7. So, yeah, it's more red flag. It's not a deal breaker, but I do love valet. Go ahead.
Red flag or deal breaker. They review restaurants on Yelp. 1 star, no explanation.
Red flag. Like, if there's no explanation.
I'm almost like a deal breaker. One, like,
Wait, no, I meant deal breaker. They're both bad. So deal breaker.
yeah. I'm like, first of all,
You
who's reviewing on Yelp anymore?
You looked at me shocked. I don't know. You guys, I do love to read brand new restaurant Yelp reviews.
Okay. That's fair.
It's so fun to see like how Karen people are.
Yes. Okay, but my other thing too is I just in general, I kind of just get annoyed even with an explanation. Like if you're doing a 1 star, the explanation has to be like they were horrible to you. Like not like if you're doing a 1 star because like it was busy or like
If you're doing a 1 star, you also have to eat at the place.
yes. Yeah. But there has to be and like they had to have like done something pretty egregious.
Yeah. Red flag or deal breaker, they itemize their bills with their friends.
Deal breaker.
Yeah.
You're cheap.
It's like, yeah, oh, you didn't have that appetizer. And then they're like sending you a Venmo request. I had a friend who posted on TikTok, she blew up. I think she had like 2 million likes because she was like, you know, that like one day somebody will tell you this, it's very important you don't listen to them. So she was like, one day you're going to have an ex who's going to Venmo you for a Diet Coke at McDonald's. It's very important you don't marry them.
My gosh. Yeah, no.
Ooh, okay.
Red flag or deal breaker, first date is at a bar.
Wait, first date is bar. I think In my 20s, just like a red flag, it's kind of a deal breaker now, just because like I deserve a wine and dine.
No, I agree. I think it's kind of interesting because I've had this happen where, okay, so it's like the first date and we want to see how the vibe is. And I get you not wanting to commit to a meal, but also they didn't ask me if I drink. And so I show up and I get a mocktail and they're like, oh, you don't drink? And I'm like, not really. And then they're like, oh, you should have told me. And I was like, well, I, you picked the date of the bar. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you only drink with people you like. So, and we haven't established that with them.
Definitely not on a first date.
Yeah. Red flag or deal breaker, they think love languages are made up.
Red flag because my favorite podcast, If Books Could Kill, kind of debunked that entire book. But I do still love the conversation.
Yeah, it's like, I'm not going to like divorce them because men are just different breed. Like men don't even like horoscopes and stuff. Well, you date both, so you get both the breeds. Okay, go on.
Red flag or deal breaker, their favorite cheese is American cheese.
Red flag. I don't know if I'm going to say deal breaker because like you can have it on an In-N-Out burger.
Yeah, I'm going to say red flag because it's one thing if it's their favorite cheese. If it's the only cheese they eat because they have a toddler palate, then deal breaker. We're not doing toddler palates.
My sister. Red flag or deal breaker, they don't have social media.
I think it's a green flag.
If, I don't know, they seem a little too outdoorsy for me. I'm going to deal break that one.
But, okay, that's fair.
They're too outdoorsy for me.
I would say, to me, it's a green flag unless they're people that don't have social media and like the non-Love Island watchers think they're holier than thou. Like, they're like, I don't have social media. So then they're like negging you for using social media. I'm like, this is how I'm getting my bag.
No, but also like, I can't send you a meme. I have to copy the link and send it to you? Like, ugh.
Screenshot, my camera rolls just...
Okay, red flag or deal breaker, they eat at Arby's.
I'm going to go red flag, even though I'm kind of on the border.
Red because their curly fries smack. Go ahead.
Red flag or deal breaker, they don't like spicy food.
You know, no, it's a red flag for me. I love Thai chilies. I grew up eating it. It's like, it's in my DNA.
Yeah, it's a red flag for me. I also love spicy food, but I mean, I get that some people just truly can't have it. It's okay.
The fact that you put this on the card, red flag or deal breaker, they think food photos are embarrassing. Obviously, I'm dumping them. I'm on a food podcast. Like, if you ever food pic shame me, you're getting a scoff immediately.
Oh, 100%.
And then, like, I'm probably not going to fuck with your energy all night.
No,
because
that's such a kind of, like, it takes 2 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Red flag or deal breaker, they don't return the grocery cart.
Oh my God, deal breaker.
Deal breaker. You're disrespectful.
And, like, the worst is, like, when they go out of their way and they shove it in the middle, or, like, they put it in the, or you see it roll away and they don't care.
Yeah, you're lazy.
It bothers me. When you get a grocery cart, do you like the 2-level one or do you like the big one?
Big.
Yeah, I like the 2-level. It's just, I don't know. Okay, red flag or deal breaker, they don't eat leftovers.
Red flag.
Yeah, I mean, it makes me, like, I think we had this topic last time, but it would be upsetting if, like, I made the food and they wouldn't eat leftovers.
Yeah. And then red flag or deal breaker, they're always 10 minutes late to restaurants.
Are you trying to see if I want to break up with you?
I feel like I'm like 5 minutes.
It just depends. Like, if I get used to it, I would usually just would make the reservation a different time. And I'd tell them one time and do another. I don't know. I'm the type that goes and sits in my car. That's why we're yin and yang, and I'll wait.
You and producer Joe.
Yeah. I know. One time I was scrolling alone, thinking I was going to have my alone time. I had exactly like 20 minutes left in this book. So I was so excited. And so I went and I parked early, and then producer Joe knocked on my window and I had to pretend like I wasn't bothered.
That's so nice of you.
Well, I didn't want him to, like, I wanted to hang out with him, but I also wanted to finish my book.
Yeah, the last 20 minutes, that's so tough.
I know, but I let him come in and hang out in my car and we scrolled.
All right, Taste Buddies. Well, that's our episode. Thank you so much for supporting us. Make sure you like, subscribe, share with a friend. We're on Patreon and on Substack, and we have some really fun stuff over there. We have Priscilla's birthday recap in video form on Patreon, and we have some book stuff coming up. So we adore you, and ciao.
Have a good day. Bye.